What's shaking? Sloppy jalopy.
Oh, yeah. I got a toast to make.
Yes.
And I feel we haven't even done it yet, but I think we got to do it, man.
Oh,
Guy
boy.
who helped both our careers.
Uh-oh.
Conan O'Brien, man.
Oh, great one. Great one.
How many times did you do Conan?
8.
I did it 6.
And I had a 9th on the books, but the pandemic jizzed
Incredible,
right in my
man.
ass.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's 14 appearances between the two of us.
That's pretty
crazy.
good. Yeah, he let you be yourself. Nobody else would really trusted us like he did, or J.P. Buck, the booker, I should say.
The great J.P. Buck, who booked the show, was a producer who, I mean, there's no one easier to work with than J.P. Buck.
No.
He's a great guy. He was so damn good at giving notes. So many people give you notes and you're like, all right, what,
Yes.
you know, but I was never annoyed. His notes always made sense to me.
Completely. And he worked with you. He wasn't just like, this is not good. He was like, I don't know about this for the show. We've heard something like this before. It was always good critical notes. It wasn't just like, I don't like this or this is too offensive.
And also the show was on TBS, so you could be a little looser than say NBC or CBS.
Totally.
But a lot of these bookers are like, I'm like, is this really necessary?
I know.
The note I remember, seeing some bits I loved get butchered.
Yeah.
But I remember the only note that I remember JP once gave me a note and he said, you can't wish cancer on someone on Conan's national stage. And I was like, that's a very reasonable.
That's reasonable.
I had a bit where I told someone, I hope you get cancer.
Was that the miles? Losing your miles?
The Delta
yeah,
miles
that's a good bit.
Yeah, but it was like one of the lines I say, I hope you get cancer. And I say treatable. Like it was a whole thing where I'm like, I pull it back a little, but I think damn dude, look at that. You dabbed your Conan's tie with your, that was, I think you were the first of any of us to do late night.
Uh-huh.
And that appearance, I remember we were in shock that you dabbed you killed your debut.
I was terrified and it went well enough that I had a little confidence that I was like, why not just keep being funny? I remember thinking that he's a funny guy. I'll keep being funny. What could I do? And I just took the tie. And I felt so silly standing next to him. You know, the whole like, thanks everybody, good night.
I know, you have to wave.
You have to wave. I was like, fuck it, I'm making another joke. That's where the Kevin Hart thing came from. Like, why not just say another joke?
Yeah, he's
the
such
man.
You know what's great about Conan is he knew when to be straight man and he knew when to take over. His instincts are as good as any comedian I've ever seen. And you know, a lot of comedians I've heard be like, oh, Letterman's my guy. Letterman, I respected Letterman so much, but he was never my guy. Conan was kind of always my guy because we were a little younger. My brother was obsessed with Conan. So
yeah, we love The Simpsons.
Yeah.
He wrote for The Simpsons. Yeah, he was our age, more of our age group. Yeah, I'm with you.
He was so smart, but he never went up there like, I'm smart.
Yeah.
Like you would never know that guy went to Harvard if he didn't. It's like Greg Giraldo. You never would have known that he was like a Harvard guy unless it was like, oh, he went to Harvard.
Yes.
It's cool that he didn't like wear that.
That's so true. And he would take look at Bill Burr. Who does better panel than Bill Burr on Conan or Norm on Conan? I mean, he lets you shine, and there's some amazing stuff on YouTube with the panel on Conan. So give that a look. I wish we could have done that.
Did you listen to his sign-off?
The what?
Did you listen to his sign-off?
I didn't see it, actually.
I didn't see it either.
He actually said something what you just said, which is, I try to live in the nexus of stupid and smart.
Wow.
Ooh.
I mean, that's what it was. I mean, the silliness of that show. I mean, I remember the Walker Texas Ranger wheel where he would just keep pulling it.
Yes.
The whole gag was just like, look how shitty this show is.
Yeah.
That was the whole gag.
Yep.
And it kept killing. You're like, just show any random clip of this shitty show.
Yeah.
And he would just keep doing it. He had Max Weinberg. He had,
the masturbating bear. He had Andy Richter. It was great.
I mean, Andy Richter just picked his spots so well on that show. Yeah, it was a classic late night show. And like, look, everyone's like, he's not dead. And I'm like, I know, but like, give us a minute. This is on the air for 27 years or something?
Yeah. I watched it in college. I mean, I love the show and I love him and I love that he had guys like us on and
a lot of late night hosts don't care about having stand-ups on.
No,
I mean, some of them leave when you go on.
Yeah, for sure. He was always nice, and he'd come into the green room sometimes. He'd come into your dressing room. Then you sat on the couch with him. Do you have any good
stories, like chatting with him after a set?
Yeah, well, I chatted with him before once, and it was me, Vecchione, and a couple other guys. I can't remember, but I had like a full comedy green room going, where it was like a real hang, and we were all eating the cookies, and Conan came up, and he was just like, you fucking comics are always mooching and this and that. And he was zinging and zanging and like totally owned the room. And you could tell he's he's uncomfortable. He's like an awkward guy, which I like more because I understand that. And we'd try to talk to him, and he would kind of like, you could see he's kind of spazzing out a little bit, like, yeah, I don't care, but I'll listen. And he was sweet, but he was zinging and zanging. He made fun of me. I was wearing a bathrobe. He went off on that. And like Vecchione is just like, this is fucking awesome.